Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Well, here we go. We only have 3 days left in the Q Olympics with Brian, Kenzie, and Case, the producer. Kenzie's leading the medal count barely over Case, and then I have 1 gold. I shouldn't say the medal count because we're all getting a medal every competition. It's the...
Well, there's only 3 of us, is he?
Yeah, it's a participation version of the Olympics. So we have an event today coming up after I'm going to play Blink-182, and Gil wants to do his headlines. And then after that, we will do the next event, which is, what do you call this? We're sitting in chairs, pushing them, racing them backwards in the hallway.
This is the swivel chair sprint.
Okay.
1 week ago today, we did the now infamous 20-yard dash that I won. Kenzie came in second. Brian came in third. Billy Corrigan of the Smashing Pumpkins commented on Brian's running style. As an encore performance, we are doing the same 20-yard dash, but we are going backwards in a swivel chair in the Q101 hallways.
Let's go.
Now, the problem is we have very tall chairs, and I can't. Right now, I look like a kindergartner. My feet are dangling, and I'm swinging them.
I would love it if it was like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. You're going like...
I'm going to, flap my wings. We better have a lower chair.
We have a lower chair.
Good.
It's the one that I use to produce this show every single day. It is stationed in the hallway as we speak. There is a sales meeting going on next door.
Son of a nutcracker.
We will once
every
again,
time.
we will be interrupting real business because nothing is more important than the Q Olympics.
Please remember, this is the Olympics, or the Q Olympics, I should say. No wagering.
What?
You remember when they say that? When they used to say that in certain sporting events, they'd go, "No wagering."
Now you can't bet.
Yeah, now that's that's out the window.
You can. They beg you to bet.
You guys can bet all you want.
This is parlayed with DraftKings. If you
Yes.
want to sign up.
My guys, they may have a prop bet on there. If you search enough on your DraftKings app enough to find it.
We didn't plan this ahead of time, so we picked today what we were going to do. Just a heads up. I am wearing jeans for the first time since I had a baby.
Oh.
And they don't fit great, but I'm like, I did it. And now I'm doing cheer racing.
She thought we were doing like paper airplane throwing today.
Yeah, so I don't have a lot of swing in my leg, you see. So if I tear my pants, I have to go to court and be pissed.
Maybe that'll help.
Why?
Your case.
They're going to be like, you're obviously a psychopath.
Or they're gonna
show a little skin.
Yeah, so a little
Okay.
skin might help the guy go, hey, this one's thrown out.
Good girl.
I know she murdered somebody, but she's a good girl. She's out.
I did not murder anybody. I'd like to clarify.
Okay, about 3 minutes. We'll have the Q Olympics, but in the meantime, here's Gil Curtis with your headlines of the day.
This is not headline news. Google holds a 90% market share among search engines. I found that out at Ask Jeeves. A Florida woman was arrested for assaulting her husband with a Taco Bell tortilla. Technically, that's known as a shalapa. Leonardo DiCaprio was stung by a jellyfish in Sardinia. He said he hasn't felt a sting like that since his girlfriend turned 22. And CBS is developing a sitcom about people who work at a DMV. Each season will focus on the processing of a single customer. This is not headline news.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, here's what we have going on here. The Q Olympics. We got our on the scene mic going there.
That's right. You can hear me now, right?
Yes, hear you perfect.
You know why it wasn't working?
Why is that?
Because I didn't have the mic on.
Good Lord.
I know. I just realized that.
Good Lord.
I know.
Okay, so describe the scene. Kenzie is down the hallway right now. Go outside. I'm going to come out there right now.
That's right. So Kenzie's down on the other end of the Q101 hallways. What we're doing here is we're doing the swivel chair sprint. So it's a 20-yard dash backwards on a swivel chair. I should note these chairs are older. The wheels are looser. The armrests are not steady. And we are going through a really, really tight hallway. The chicanery here is going to be brutal. There's a chance for elbow injuries. There's a chance for knee injuries. And, of course, because it's the Q Olympics, there is a chance for head injuries.
Okay, so this is exactly the 20-yard course we did a couple days ago. Kenzie's going to sit in, it's a swivel chair sprint. She'll sit backwards and race down. I'm going to time it. Case is filming. Kenzie, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm doing it shoeless because I wore heels today.
Wearing heels. Well, sometimes the football players change shoes at halftime, when the field's not right. Kenzie, I'm going to give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, go, and then you go, and I'm standing here at the finish line to record. So 3, 2, 1, go, and then we go on go.
Okay.
All right, Kenzie. Q Olympics right now with Brian and Kenzie. 3, 2, 1, go, Kenzie, go. She's moving pretty. She's actually moving really fast. She's going to hit the wall, though. No, you got to turn around. You got to turn around. There we go. And it's 1083. She spun in the middle of it.
Well, it has wheels.
Well, I mean, it's a swivel chair.
Okay, I have to be honest. I stepped on the wheels a lot. I ran over my feet a few times. Shoes would have been ideal for the whole situation.
Those are cute socks.
They're Harry Potter. I didn't know I was going to have to take my shoes off. Bless you. Oh, he's allergic.
Excuse me. Well, 1083 is the first time. So there we go. Now, Kenzie, you take the mic.
Okay, it hurt.
It's the same chair, so it's all fair.
All right, it is a 20-yard chair dash. Brian's resetting. Okay, did you? I'm tired.
Yes, Kenzie, do you have your cell phone?
It's in your office.
Okay, all right. We will get a timer here, Brian. Kenzie, I've never really seen human legs move the way that yours did with the swivel chair.
I was trying to touch the ground. I have very short legs, and I was trying to just make it to the ground.
If you're in your car right now, imagine a jellyfish trying to walk. That is what Kenzie looked like on the swivel chair sprint. Brian is down at the end of the hall now. Brian, can you hear me? Yes. All right, are you ready to go? All right, a lot on the line here. You have a lot to make up for after your pitiful 20-yard dash performance. We'll go 3, 2, 1, and go. Are you ready? All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Brian making his way down the hallway. Man, he's got big legs. This is a competition for him. This could be a goal for Brian. He is moving. He is grooving. He is down. He has hit the finish line.
Oh no.
And, Brian.
Brian broke the wall. Brian broke the wall.
Don't say anything. Shh.
Have it on video.
Don't do it.
Brian broke the wall. 847. Woo!
All right.
So you're ahead of me. Right now I'm sitting at silver with very tiny legs. Did you run over your foot at all?
No, I didn't. I actually did a pretty decent run.
You were able to keep your feet very far from the wheels.
So again,
which was not my experience.
My time was 8:47.
I had 8:10 or 10:8. I'm dyslexic.
You had 10:83.
Yes.
Mine was 8:47.
8:47. I'm gonna screenshot it because I feel like I'm gonna forget that sequence of numbers.
All right,
Screenshot.
Last one. Case, are you ready?
Are you timing? Are you timing or filming?
I'm gonna reset now.
Okay.
I will time.
You will time, then I will film.
This is for the goal.
Now, Case, I don't know if you've heard the previous rules. Please make sure you're facing backwards. You're looking right at us right now. You're breaking the rules.
Yeah, you're not doing it right.
We are going to say 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to say go. You're supposed to go on go, if that makes sense. All right, hands up if you understand. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. He is racing down the hallway really close to the wall. Tiny foot movements, tiny foot movements, tiny foot movements. Look out, look out, look out. Woo! Also put a dent in the wall.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Oh, we're in so much trouble for this wall.
Who's yelling?
I don't know. Okay, maybe we should go back inside before we get in more trouble. Are you okay? Now, what was Case's time?
So what was your time again? I'm sorry.
10:08. You were 8:4. Not.
Yours was 10. Your time was 10:83.
Okay. You were. I used the phone instead of the microphone. You were 8:47. What was Case coming in at? 9-8.
Oh, Brian Haddad, another gold medal for you. How does it feel?
It feels wonderful. I want to thank America, God, my mom, and my dad.
That's the legs, baby.
That's right. And I just want to say that the competition was really formidable, and I'm really excited about doing this next year, the 4 years, I mean.
Did anyone else run over their toes, or was it just my toes are killing me?
You weren't wearing shoes.
I had heels. Nobody prepared me. No one prepared me. My toes are throbbing. It's like they gave birth. It's unbelievable. I got a bronze. I feel like crap. I hit a wall.
I'm very excited to have my second gold medal. I'm very, very excited.
Good. And also, if anybody knows anybody that does drywall, 312-591-8300, please let us know.
So we need a drywall guy, and we need a foot guy. We need a foot person.
I gotta be honest. There's legitimate, like, big old dents in the wall now.
Well, shh.
What do you mean, shush? We just did it in the nucleus of the
I understand, but
We're
no one.
effed.
But people will look by and I'll say, "Oh, that was here 5 years ago."
There's a video of it, pre and post.
Did the video get me hitting the wall?
Yes.
Did it get you hitting the wall? That is the video.
Yeah. You came
Well,
barreling through for gold, baby.
You know what? sometimes sacrifice is necessary for a gold medal and for victory. And today the wall was that.
Yes.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, the medical team has rushed in here for the Q Olympics to check out Kenzie's feet.
Oh, I ran over my toes so many times.
So we did the swivel chair Olympics moments ago, and you'll see the video up at Q101.com, Q101's Facebook page, our socials eventually here. And I took the gold, so I'm very happy to come up with 2 golds so far in the entire. Now we've had 10 events. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're exhausted.
No, 11 events because we did one event. The breath holding competition was actually pre-event of the Olympics. So it'll all end Friday. 2 more opportunities, 2 more events, 8:50 every day. We will do that. Okay. So make sure you're here for the Q Olympics. One more reminder: people still checking in on Green Day, and we already did our 2 Green Day songs this morning. So Lauren, coming up at 2 p.m. is your next opportunity to get in the Green Day Lounge and, of course, to the show. 5 p.m. with Brian Phillips today, and 7 a.m. tomorrow morning with us. The 2 Green Day songs to get you into the lounge.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and we're saying goodbye to Kenzie right now.
Stop it!
She is having a complete meltdown in here, Case, because if you don't know, Case is in another room, and me and
Thank
Kenzie
God, as you would say.
He'd throw a bucket of water on her right now, I think.
I'm super upset because I'm not going to be able to raise my kids. I'm not going to see them graduate or get married. I'm not going to be here anymore, obviously.
Explain what's going on.
So basically, I got pulled over for speeding. And for some reason, instead of giving me a ticket, they just gave me a court date and said it was mandatory. And I respect officers. I go, hey, I'm not arguing with you, but I don't get it. Could you explain it to me? And he goes, oh, don't worry about it. Like, you got to go to court and then they'll tell you what to do when you get there. I'm like, sounds like a trap. So I was like, geez, I'm going to get stuck in the trap.
You walk into the SWAT teams out there with those pepper bag things. They level you in the head.
Oh, I can't imagine. what's going to happen. I'm going to get tackled when I show up. Beat down. So I called my friend who's an officer and I go, I'm so terrified. He goes, it's not a big deal. He goes, however, because you're going to court, they could do whatever they want. That's silly. Like if they're in a bad mood.
That's a bad phrase.
I hate that. He goes, they could give you a misdemeanor crime. I go, what do you mean? And he goes, well, speeding technically is illegal. I go,
well, it is.
So they could give you a crime on your record. They could make you take courses. They could give me a $40,000 fine if they want to. It's the government. They can do whatever they want.
Let's take a deep breath.
I can't breathe.
Let's take a deep breath.
I'm so
all
stressed.
Together. It's going to be okay.
I don't know. I may not be here tomorrow. I'll let you know. I'll call you. You'll be my call. I'll let you know I can't come into work.
We didn't talk about that. Will I be the call?
Yeah, because I have to tell you I can't come to work. I don't want to get fired, too. I'm just locked up.
That makes me feel good that I'll be the call.
Somebody on the text line actually mentioned this today. They brought up a great point that if one of the 3 of us ever get arrested or anybody listening, if you guys ever get arrested and you don't know any phone numbers because nobody knows phone numbers anymore, call 312-591-8300. There's always somebody here to answer.
You know what's going to happen? We get locked up at 2 and everyone's going to be calling because of Green Day. I'm like, somebody help me.
And Lauren picks up the phone. She's like, you're calling number 8. Try again.
No. I'm so stressed out. You don't understand. So,
I would love to hear you explaining to the guy who gives you the phone, like, you don't understand, it was caller number 8, and I was not 10, and I didn't get the Green Day Lounge tickets, but I'm also known to call a lawyer.
Minutes. We got to let these phone lines clear.
And he goes, oh my God, Green Day's playing in the lounge? That's awesome. I got to call.
I'll get you tickets.
He grabs the phone and then makes the call, and Kenzie loses her call.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
I'm super stressed out. I also, my officer friend also said, listen, I looked him up. He's a new officer, and he's probably just trying to fill up his first court date because you kind of have to do that, training-wise. You need a court date. You got to practice.
Oh, boy.
Which goes right in line with the luck of my life. I just want to point that out there. That's how that works. A crew member did check in and has the same court date and time as me. So I am doing meet and greets today.
You better take some T-shirts and stickers.
I'm going to throw them out in the court. So, I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen to me.
So some nice things on the text line. Mike Forth says, time to get the signs ready for free Kenzie as she gets locked up.
Grr, baby.
Another person says, Tony checked in, kiss this year's salary goodbye.
Oh.
These are the nice things on the text line.
I thought they were.
Brian said.
I don't feel better.
Oh, boy.
I thought you were going to make me feel feel better, like, hey, this happened to me and nothing happened.
No one's texting
No
that.
one's saying that. Okay, cool.
Double features. Mike said you're going to walk in the courthouse and Chris Hansen will be there and say, why don't you have a seat?
I'll tell you what. I've done a lot of things. Chris Hansen will not be present, though. Not one of the things.
Look, it really is. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. It happens every day, and people get in these ticket situations. You go to court, and usually it's nothing big for a situation like this.
I hope so.
Let me put it this way.
What?
A couple days ago, we talked about the Woodfield Mall raid where those guys went in there and took the $1.5 million from those poor people that run that jewelry store, and it's gone now, the money. Think about that they might be in there too. They might have caught them, and they're coming in and like.
Can I point out that they didn't get caught, so they are in less trouble than I am for speeding. I just want to point that out.
I put it in perspective. They haven't been caught yet, as far as I know. I thought maybe they've been caught. I would have stole
a bunch of diamonds instead, been in less trouble, had more money. I don't know. We don't know.
We better stop here. We better get to court.
If you make me late for court, because I called and requested 11 instead of 10:30 so I could stay till the end of the show. They said no, and then the girl, they don't care. They do not care. They just said no. Yeah. And then the girl on the phone said, and if I were you, I wouldn't be late because you could get arrested when you walk in because then there's a warrant out for your arrest. Yeah. And I'm like, for the love of God, all I did is go fast.
Do you think you'll have to retake like driver's ed?
I'm going to cry because I'm not going to pass.
A driver's ed?
No.
Ooh, that's an admission of guilt.
Absolutely won't pass it. No, because it's like numbers. That's where I struggled. Like the exact amount of feet and stuff. I don't calculate that. I just stay far away.
Josh just texted in and said, it would have been a fine, but the cop's probably listening now.
Oh, help me.
All right.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And time for takeaways. Now, Kenzie's not here, but Dougie Styles is in for Lauren, so he is joining us right now.
Which, by the way, I have an amazing driving record. If everybody just wants to throw that out there, Kenzie, if you are going to be getting that driving ticket, I do not have anything on my record right now. So
You've never got a ticket or anything?
Well, yeah, a long time ago. I paid it. And don't they take it off your record then, I think? Should we Google that or no? Am I wrong?
Not for you.
No.
Case!
Let's get to your takeaways because there's a lot going on in Dougie's show coming up that we'll tell you involving Green Day. So 312-591-8300, you text in your takeaway. Case, what do you got?
Laura from Lake Village checked in. My takeaway is Kenzie desperately wants Brian to come over for dinner, but she may not be there because she's going straight to jail today.
Kenzie, if you're still listening on the drive out to court, it's going to be okay.
Everything's fine.
It's not going to be okay.
It's going to be fine.
It's not going to be okay at all.
Do you have a takeaway, Dougie, for it?
I do, man. I actually just got a couple of texts from my buddy. My takeaway, and it's also a question to you guys. Why is my buddy who does drywall saying they will give us friends and family discount for you guys?
I have no idea. Except for the wall outside our studio.
That's been heavily damaged.
Big hole in the wall. What are you talking about?
If you listen to the podcast, which Case will get in a minute, you'll understand why there's a hole in the wall now, and I don't like it. Finally, a takeaway from Alexis checking in from Berwyn. Today's takeaway is season your chicken or find out. And that is also one of the most epic head-to-head lines we've ever done on the podcast, I assume, Case?
That is on there, how unseasoned chicken and bug spray led to a massive brawl. Also, we finally covered the White Sox losing streak coming to an end. And on the Brian and Kenzie podcast, we learned that Jesus is going to be pissed when he finds out that they're getting rid of the Polar Express for Christmas season. He is not going to be happy when he comes back.
Very upsetting. So, Dougie Styles in for Lauren. Now, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., we will have your next chance at the Green Days of Q101 to get into the lounge, the exclusive, intimate environment coming up Monday.
And before we talk to Doug, Brian, what are we going to have at 8 and 9 a.m. tomorrow?
8 and 9 a.m., it's Riot Fest.
Yeah.
3-day passes for Ticket Blitz Thursday.
Ooh,
this is stupid. We're giving away thousands of dollars. I mean, it's not stupid that we're doing this. I said stupid meaning it's cool.
It's the lingo. It's the lingo, right? It's stupid.
We give away like the lounge, get you in the lounge of Green Day, which they came to us to pass it on to you, and we are the vehicle, only one in the country that gets something like this because they care about you, and we do too.
And think about it. How cool is that going to be, guys? Look across the hallway right here. Green Day is going to be right there. Right there.
And then the other thing is saving you thousands of dollars with Riot Fest 3-day passes when you buy a bunch for friends and family. So it really does, I'm being sincere here, it makes me feel so good that I can take care of my friends, which is you out there. I feel like everybody's a friend. I want everybody in everything. I really do.
I'm going to try my hardest to take care of one friend today. 2 o'clock hour. I'm going to do back-to-back Green Day, and you can be right here in the lounge, and then see him at Wrigley with the pumpkins?
Yes, you get that too. So 2 o'clock with Dougie, 5 o'clock with Brian Phillips today, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.